let us all do we can to build a better future.
I know that Trump is right now the focus of everyone's attention. And of course, for our politicians, they're concerned about the people. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. They're not concerned about the American people. Our U.S. politicians are concerned about the people in Ukraine, giving another $24 billion to them for this stupid, dumb war. All the while that there are 2,000 plus people who have suffered greatly and more with the devastating wildfires that took place in Maui. And again, as it turns out, the residents of Hawaii are enraged and furious to find out that FEMA is living it up as best they could, maybe not too out there in the front, in 5-star hotels, resorts. Looks pretty cat fancy to me, but again, maybe instead have the FEMA officials working in trailers and in tents so that way, they're out there in the field, and have the homeless people inside those 5-star resorts, because again, a lot of people are displaced because of these devastating wildfires. Again, just something to throw out here. Just saying. So I want to pull up this video here and shout out to Joe, shut the F up, shite lib 3, who posted this video. Again, it's difficult to hear that this happened to our fellow citizens.
On a neighboring island of Lanai, they found 183 bodies washed ashore there. There's 800 as of today reported missing. There are many hundreds that are being refrigerated right now, trying to get ID. They're asking people on the island to provide their DNA so they can match DNA to others. Outside the media, they're expecting this to reach almost 2,000 people in death toll. This is right up there among the worst, if not the worst, since us becoming a nation as fires go. 85 Paradise, and that was considered the worst.
That was Pastor Jack Hibbs revealing shocking information that we don't hear on mainstream media regarding the terrible situation with.
Now, I want to pull up something else here as well. This is a resident from Hawaii, and many indigenous Hawaiians are left on their own. Again, $700. $700, but yet billions for Ukraine. This is just one person. But her story resonates with so many others because she's not alone. Hey, Biden, Harris, only $700 for the people of Maui. But I guess the Ukrainian government gets billions because you got to have that war profiteering, right? Again, the more I hear about Ukraine and their counteroffense and that they need more money, they sound like a Karen. They sound like that friend who has a gambling addiction saying, listen, buddy, can you spot me $1,000? Can you spot me some money? I'm really hurting, but I got this real good score going on. And if that offends people, I don't care. I'm done with this stupid war in Ukraine, and I'm done with them getting billions of dollars. The hypocrisy's out there in the open. I don't care. And I don't care about the counteroffense. I don't care. I care more about the people of Maui than I will ever care about the people of Ukraine, because the people of Maui are American citizens that have been left out there in the goddamn cold.
Today, I haven't had any money come in. I haven't had anybody call me back. I didn't have anything. I have no idea. I lost my house. I lost my car. I lost my animals. I mean, come on, man. We're not getting anything. Till today, I still didn't get my meds. I cannot get my meds yet. My medicine was all burnt in my house. My rent money was all burnt in my house. I have no money anymore. I think Joe Biden should take his $700 and get back on the fucking plane and go home. That's what I think. Because $700 compared to all the millions he's giving to Ukraine, why? We need it. That's why we don't understand why. We're citizens and we cannot get money. But if they're not citizens, they get gazillions of dollars from the USA. Where's our government? Fix your house before you fix somebody else's house.
This is how, like, your community, other Hawaiians, locals, indigenous people, is that how they feel, pretty much how you feel?
Everybody feels that way. Come on. That's why the local people stick together and we help our own people, because we know the outside people are not going to do it.
So there's a lot of mutual aid. Now, look, Let me be clear here. What's happening, especially with that conflict in Ukraine, it's devastating, but peace talks need to take place now. I'm done with the money going there. I'm done. I'm done hearing about it. The war is pointless. All right. Donald Trump is correct. I want people to stop dying. Okay. I want people to stop dying. Controversial statement. What's wrong with doing peace talks right now? Enough people have died. Enough money has been wasted. Roger Meadows, who tipped $2 on YouTube, says $700. Those MFers still owe us $2,000. I want to pull up this video here. It's from a local Hawaiian news source. I think it's only fair that all of you see it as well. And this has to deal with the fantastic people in FEMA.
A pain and suffering has turned to anger for some residents tonight after national news reports saying FEMA workers have turned the tragedy into a vacation. Our Jolani Martinez joins us now with the details.
Steph, those reports came out just yesterday on Fox News and the Daily Mail. Evacuees say it's upsetting to see photos of federal employees in five-star resorts, knowing homes in Lahaina were burned to the ground.
FEMA booked themselves in the five-star luxury Hawaiian resorts.
These photos making national news headlines, calling attention to FEMA workers on Maui in what appears to show them relaxing in five-star hotels. At the
Now, again, read the room. I mean, seriously, FEMA. I get it. Now, let's be fair here. Maybe they are living as Spartan as they can. They're not living it up at the bars or enjoying all the other wonderful attributes at these five-star locations. Maybe. I would have a hard time believing it, but maybe. But I don't know. There's plenty of military bases in which they could be stationed at. There's plenty of mobile trailers that they can use to be stationed at. I mean, they don't have to be in a five-star resort. You know, maybe some of these people who have nothing left, no money, no animals, no family, no property at all. Maybe, I don't know, they could stay at those five-star resorts. Is that too much to ask? Apparently so in America. That's the bridge too far. But hey, more money for Ukraine. And the more I hear about that war, the more it really annoys me. The more it infuriates me. And if you're not angry about it, and I don't care where you stand on the political spectrum, I don't care what generation you're part of, if you're not angry about it, please, what is your excuse? Why are you okay with them getting billions of dollars? Because what? Putin? Russia? This war could be stopped if, I don't know, the adults in the room decided to do peace talks. I don't know. Maybe again, Donald Trump is once again correct. I just want people to stop dying.
Cocktail bar and at a registration desk at the Grand Wailea. Another photo shows FEMA workers on their laptops at the Fairmont Kealani. It's rubbing devastated Lahaina residents the wrong way as they deal with the deaths of more than 100 people and a historic community wiped out.
I mean, I feel sick.
Dustin Kaleopu lost his home in the Lahaina fire.
So they're seeing government employees or government volunteers staying in these luxury accommodations, being funded by taxpayers. That's where a lot of the frustration comes from.
A FEMA official we spoke with does not deny they are staying at five-star hotels and that taxpayers' money is paying for lodging for employees and survivors, but says it's not what it looks like.
FEMA personnel and responders are not here on vacation. We're all here for the residents of Maui. And
I don't like the way he's so monotone. I don't like how quiet he is. Again, staying at a five-star location. Let's have democracy in the chat. Type 1 if you think the FEMA workers there are being Spartan and not enjoying the amenities of these five-star resorts. Type 2, no, man. You know they're sneaking in alcohol. You know they're doing something. People are doing something.
The survivors of this terrible incident.
Daryl Habish says instead of the $1,000 a night rate, FEMA is paying hotels the government rate of $345 a night.
Man, I love that. Shoot, $345 a night. And with a nice beachfront view. Oh, it looks so lovely. Right? If I was the people of Maui, man, I would not trust anyone in a state or federal job position. $700 the people of Maui get. That's 700 Ben Franklin. That's 7 Ben Franklins. 7 Ben Franklins. $700. They lose everything. Some people lost their entire families. Communities gone. Children gone. Hell, we may not be able to find the bodies because, again, some of them have been burnt to ash. But FEMA's living it up.
Whatever the cost, political analyst Colin Moore says these are difficult times.
It's jarring to see these images of the people who are there to help staying in these luxurious surroundings. I understand the outrage. It's also...
Yes, it is understandable. The outrage. Oh, my goodness. I would seriously be boycotting those places, those 5-star resorts. People of Maui, by the way, again, don't sign anything. Keep on doing that mutual aid. Keep on working together. I've been seeing reports and videos of people using their own personal boats, going to different parts of the islands to get resources for the people of Maui who have been displaced. And it's regular working people that's going out there delivering mutual aid. Hey, Biden, you ever going to go back and visit Maui again? Yeah, probably not.
So important to remember that there's a per diem for the amount of money that government workers can spend. Obviously, alcohol isn't part of that. The amenities on a resort aren't part of that. They're there to do their job. And
more than 1,000 FEMA.
Are they there to do the job? Are they there? Are they there? Because that guy in the previous video, not the one right now that we saw, but the previous one, who was saying, "Oh yeah, we're working hard." I didn't see him covered in dirt. I didn't see him look exhausted. He seems to be pretty rested and relaxed to me.
FEMA workers are on Maui, and more than 2,000 evacuees are also staying in hotels and other housing.
FEMA personnel are not taking away hotel rooms from any survivors at all. We will move out and live in tents. And believe me, we do that.
Why aren't you doing it now? I mean, optics, man. Read the room. Why didn't you do it then, buddy? I mean, come on. And can you be more active? I mean, do you need to jerk yourself awake? Look, I'm not going to be respectful to these people, okay? You got a job to do? You say, oh, yeah, we do stay in trailers. We do stay in tents. Well, then that's what you need to do. You need to always be doing that, okay? None of you should be in a hotel room, period. Simple. There are plenty of people who have lost everything. Everything. And am I being too rough? Am I being too mean? Yeah, I am. I'm being mean. I won't sit here and be holier than thou. No, they should not be in those 5-star resorts. FEMA should be in those tents. And he's going to say, we do. Believe me, we do. Well, I don't believe you because actions speak louder than words, buddy. And the next time you do an interview, be more lively. Be more active. Show emotion. I don't know. I don't need to tell you how to do your goddamn job.
So that the available hotels are used for survivors and their families.
FEMA says it's dedicated to getting help to residents. Those in need of housing should register at UH's college, Maui College, or call their 24-hour hotline. Now, the Disaster Recovery Center, to be clear, is at UH's Maui College. Their 24-hour hotline is at 1-800-621-3362. You can also go to disasterassistance.gov. Jolani Martinez.
Now, again, shout out to our viewing audience members from Hawaii who have actually sent this stuff to me. I do want to pull up this video here from good friend of the show, Case Study QB, because there's, again, plenty of officials that are now blaming the utility corporations that have allowed this deadly fire to start. So let's go ahead and play this video.
Meanwhile, Maui County officials are now publicly blaming Hawaii's largest utility company for the wildfires that have devastated the island, killing at least 115 people and leaving hundreds more missing. In a new lawsuit filed yesterday, Maui officials accuse Hawaiian Electric of intentional and malicious mismanagement that allowed the wildfire to start. The lawsuit further claims the company failed to adequately maintain its system in the years before the fire, adding it declined to power down its lines and equipment despite severe weather reports.
Why again? Have people forgotten how to do their jobs? Okay, I mean the utility corporations. You didn't power down to the emergency management. You didn't raise the siren alarms. And before anyone types, the sirens would have people run into the mountains. Well, as I've covered in a previous episode, those sirens are there to alarm the people of hurricanes, tsunamis, man-made disasters, volcanoes, and surprise, surprise, I hope you're sitting down, but get this, even wildfires. I know, kaboom! My mind is just blown. But they didn't raise the alarm, and that's what caused thousands of people to not only lose their homes, but also lose their loved ones. You know, it seems like no one wanted to do their job and protect the people. All of this could have been avoided, by the way. It could have been avoided.
While several civil suits have been filed by residents, this is the first time the utility company has been blamed for the wildfires by the local government. In response, Hawaiian Electric put out a statement criticizing the lawsuit while an investigation is still ongoing.
Now, again, I do want to point out the chat here. Dwayne Vogel says, they don't care to do their jobs, Kit. Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm not going to argue with you. I guess people just don't care about their jobs anymore. I guess people don't care. But there's a cost. There's a cost to not doing your job. Maui recently released the list of hundreds reported missing after the Lahaina fire. Again, I'm going to post this article link in the live stream chat, so that way all of you have it. And you can see their names too. I'm going to post a link on our Rockfin live stream chat as well, so that way everyone can share it. That way all of you can see it. And you know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to pin it. Pin it as a top message in the live stream chat. So that way you could see their names. It's right there. Right there. So that way all of you can see it. I want to pull up this video here. It'll be difficult to watch. But these are U.S. citizens that have been abandoned.
Released a validated list with the names of those still missing following the Lahaina wildfire on August 8th. In all, 388 people are unaccounted for. It's far less than the previous count of more than 1,000 people missing. The list doesn't include ages or genders. Governor Green said the FBI consolidated multiple lists and weeded out duplicate names. 1,732 individuals who had originally been reported as unaccounted for have since been found safe. The names released tonight are verified names of people with a confirmed first and last name and a contact number from the person who reported them missing. Anxious residents demanded the county release a list sooner. In a pre-recorded video statement tonight, Maui Police Chief John Pelletier says the county needed time to ensure the list was accurate.
We're also balancing that because we do know that once those names come out, it can and will cause pain for some folks that are affected by this. We are asking, if you're on this list, please contact the FBI number provided. If you know the person is safe, please contact the FBI number provided or email mpd@unaccounted@mpd.net.
If you know a person on that list who is confirmed safe or someone you know is unaccounted for and their name is not on the validated list, call the FBI office at 808-566-4300 and email mpd@unaccounted@mpd.net. And you can see the names of the 388 people unaccounted for right now on our website, hawaiinewsnow.com. County officials are also encouraging those with missing loved ones to submit a DNA sample at the Family Assistance Center at the Hyatt Regency Ka'anapali. Meanwhile, the death toll remains unchanged since yesterday at 115. Crews have searched 95% of the impact zone. Right now, just under 3,000 evacuees are living in hotel rooms and nearly 800 are in Airbnbs.
I want to stop right here. This isn't the full list, but these are people. 388. These are U.S. citizens. The state and federal authorities failed all these people. And while I don't know them, they are us. Many of us know firsthand what it's like to be abandoned by our lawmakers, by our politicians. These are people who had lives, dreams, hopes, concerns. These are people who had trust that our leaders actually cared about them. And they paid the price because our leaders, our politicians, don't care. We are all of these people. These are U.S. citizens who have been failed. What does Biden say about all these people? No comment. He's looking into it. What's going to be done to compensate these families? Oh, just a measly $700. What's going to be done to make sure that their loved ones are feeling whole again, or that they can rebuild their lives? Well, there is a very real possibility of these damn venture capitalists flying in, these philanthropists flying in, these real estate developers flying in and rebuilding Maui. The threat is very real. And look, I could be wrong. And that maybe, just maybe, everything will be good and everyone will be able to start their lives over again and that they won't be displaced. But you know what? This is America, and the American people are at the bottom of the totem pole, and all these good people are gone. Gone forever. We are them. And we owe it to them now, since they're not around, to speak up, to stand up, and tell our politicians that they need to start doing their job, or either that, we got to tear the whole thing down because it's just not working. The deadliest wildfire in U.S. history. And no one did their job to protect the people. It seems to me, from other reports that I've seen in independent media, that it's the independent journalists, it's the citizens doing mutual aid. It's the citizens looking out for the people. It's us, but it's always been us. These are innocent lives lost. And I posted this link in the live stream chat so you yourselves can see the names of the people. If you're not angry, what is your goddamn excuse? I've said it before and I'll say it again. These politicians, they don't like you, they don't think about you, and they don't respect you.